Yo, salute. Court is in session. You may have a seat. Vibe out with me. Happy Saturday to you. This is the first one of many. We're going to jump straight into it. This one here is about bars. And King Los is the embodiment of bars. Excuse me, as I get prepared. Give the hip-hop aesthetic, if you will. But yo, we talking about King Los, the freestyle on Power 106, Power 106 FM in LA. This one here, I dissected it with a large language model, and it gave me back some interesting perspective on bars. Let's get straight into it, man. Salute to Just Incredible for putting those kind of freestyles together. They've been doing it for a minute. Give them their flowers. Just Incredible Freestyle Series.
Ooh, the God is here, baby.
6 years.
6 years?
It was 2019.
Damn.
But it was the end of the year, so like 5 and some change.
And now we're kicking off a brand new year, 2025.
2025 sound crazy right
Happy
now.
New Year. King Los is here with the bars. You already know what type of time
You want
it
to set it off?
right now.
Let me pause it real quick, sorry.
Baby.
Just before we get into it, that's an instrumental by Bobby Valentino, by the way. A song called Tell Me. Got to give them, him and Lil Wayne, I think, was on the joint. But they completely bodied it back then. It was such a great R&B kind of vibe in the early 2000s. But this is the beat that King Los is about to spit on. This first episode is part one, if you will, of dissecting the bars. I'm going to do it for the whole Tell Me instrumental. And we're going to go past that a little bit later. Anyway, let's get into it.
Baby, come on.
Listen, I can't wait for social media to die. And what's real start to expose all the secrets and lies, baby. You never had a man look you deep in your eyes? Some feminine ass nigga told you he was the prize. Look, what he meant to tell you is he was the prize. When they replaced masculinity with healings and pride, hedonistic sexual fantasies and demons that slide. The coroner said he could hear spirits screaming inside. See, his whole life his mama told him daddy wasn't shit. Cause he gave that nigga pussy, then that pussy nigga split. Now see a single mama out here pushing pussy and she pissed. And if you pussy like your papa, they might put you in a pit. Nigga, you ain't pushing.
Fair use, by the way. Fair use.
Push it to the limit, niggas push you.
Educational purposes.
Call it click. They be pushing in them clips. I had my twins causing malice like I'm pushing from the street. I signed my first record deal. My clique was pushing bricks. I was mastering vocals, but they was good with the mix. My engineer was dope. Yeah, we was cooking that shit. So when my fans start fiending, I get them good with a fix. I was finishing my album. That's when everything switched. Took a tragic turn and kidnapped my CEO's chick. Now when the street.
Whoa! Hip Hop League in full effect. Those were heavy bars there. It's only right. 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 I don't know if you heard what he said there, but we're going to get into it. Let's back it up. Let's back it up, man. Give the brother his flowers. King Los on Power 106 FM with Just Incredible's Freestyle Series. Talk about bars. Run it back.
Just Incredible's Freestyle Series. King Los.
Let's get it, baby.
Ooh, the God is here, baby.
6 years.
6 years?
It was 2019.
Damn.
But it was the end of the year, so like 5 and some change.
And now we're kicking off a brand new year, 2025.
2025 sound crazy right
Happy
now.
New Year. King Los is here with the bars. You already know what type of time
You want
it
to
is
set it off?
right now. Go time, baby. Come on.
Listen, I can't wait for social media to die. And what's real start to expose all the secrets and lies, baby. You never had a man look you deep in your eyes? Some feminine ass nigga told you he was the prize. Look, what he meant to tell you?
Because he was the pride.
When they replaced masculinity with healings and pride, hedonistic sexual fantasies and demons that slide. The coroner said he could hear spirits screaming inside. See, his whole life his mama told him daddy wasn't shit. Cause he gave that nigga pussy, then that pussy nigga split. Now see a single mama out here pushing pussy and she pissed. And if you pussy like your papa, they might put you in a pit. Nigga, you ain't pushing pit, you pussy, you quit. You don't push it to the limit, niggas push you, you quit. I push a button, call it clip. They be pushing in them clips. I had my twins causing malice like I'm pushing from the street. I signed my first record deal. My clique was pushing bricks. I was mastering vocals, but they was good with the mix. My engineer was was dope, yeah, we was cooking that shit. So when my fans start fiending, I get them good with a fix. I was finishing my album, that's when everything switched. Took a tragic turn, they kidnapped my CEO's chick. Now in the streets, that usually means internal conflict. Type shit make you go from Conrad to convict, from G-code to street code to code red and bomb shit. And Parmesan make Peter rock Paul and palm shit. But back to the nonsense. This is it.
Okay.
One step away from my dream. Shit was lit.
Let's do it.
But the fans had to drop on the boys to hit the lip. How you backdoor your main homies and flip the script? Fast forward, now we back in the city on different shit. Where they lay low and give halos with extended clips. Got a call from the label that I did the business with. They said the fans came a knocking, but we ain't witness shit. But you know we gotta drop you, that's how the business get. I'm sure you make it out someday through your penmanship. Shit would click. Hello? I ain't even get the vent. Heart fell down in my stomach, I'm sick as shit. Speaking of sick, my nigga, picture this. In the trunk is where they found her body. She was in the... This how I know I was sent here. Hold on, wait, that was her name. Sent here. Marty, when I seen it on the news, I was in tears. Plus, I was stuck back in my hood for 6 years. Thinking all I need is one more dance. Then the same label that dropped me gave me one more chance. You must be ready to die. Say you might rap the best. Bitch, I'm Biggie out the grave. This my life after death. Did not pass the test around and let y'all copy. Rappers won't say my name, but I bet y'all watch me. Labels back you, you flex all cocky. They had to buy your chemistry, so you won't be my next autopsy. Dissect that. Iolate my dialect, make my pupils dilate. I'm like the butterfly effect, study the shutter-eye effect. Look, when life is buffering, like how do I connect? Remember Simba looking in that pond? How do I respect? Niggas I son but won't see me like, how do I reflect? When they lying, and everybody following the birds. Ask Mufasa, nigga you can die from what you heard. Shit get hostile in the purge, my delusion got me out of the hood. So at this point, using logic is absurd. The watchers of the earth chanted mantras to manifest my existence and had a galactic conference at my birth. Where a sentient being told me that consciousness is a curse. She was right, I could always see the nonsense in reverse. And in the darkness it get worse. They put so much money on that boy head, that nigga had sponsors on his hearse. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to mourn hip-hop. The fake algorithms and streams that made your shit pop. I'm flayed with the big clock, but you niggas got the rope around your neck and can't survive without the
Oh, he going crazy.
You already know.
Indeed. And of course, if he's going crazy, it's only right. It's only right. It's only right. It's only right. Yo, I had to record this one again. My dumb self forgot to turn the mic on in my previous recording. But hopefully this one can be heard. We out here, man. Rock with me. Rock with me. We'll make it enjoyable. We'll make this experience dope. You heard? Hip Hop Legal, H. Vanderbilt Alexander, all of the brands under the umbrella. Support, show some love, and I'll reciprocate it. You heard? Let's back it up, man.
The moment y'all been waiting for. It's been 5 years since
Fair
my
use.
brother touched down in the booth.
For educational
Just Incredible's
purposes.
Freestyle series. King Los.
Let's get it, baby.
Ooh, the God is
Let's get
here,
it.
baby.
6 years.
6 years?
It was 2019.
Damn.
But it was the end of the year, so like 5 and some change.
And now we're kicking off a brand new year, 2025.
2025 sound crazy, right?
Happy New Year. King Los is here with the bars. You already know what type of time
You want to set it off?
Right now. Go time, baby. Come on.
Listen, I can't wait till social media die. And what's real start to expose all the secrets and lies, baby. You never had a man look you deep in your eyes? Some feminine ass nigga told you he was the prize. Look, what he meant to tell you is he was the pride. When they replaced masculinity with healings and pride, hedonistic sexual fantasies and demons that slide. The coroner said he could hear spirits screaming inside. See, his whole life his mama told him daddy wasn't shit. Cause she gave that nigga pussy, then that pussy nigga split. Now she a single mama out here pushing pussy and she pissed. And if you pussy like your papa, they might put you in a pit. Nigga, you ain't pushing P, you pussy, you quit. You don't push it to the limit, niggas push you, you quit. I push a button, call a clip. They be pushing in them clips. I had my twins causing malice like I'm pushing from the clip. I signed my first.
I'm sorry. I had my twins causing malice like I'm Pusher from the who? From the who? I had my twins causing malice like I'm Pusher from the who? You gotta be kidding me. This is outrageous. Diabolical. Sanctified. Beautiful. A range of emotions. From the top.
Let's get it. The moment what y'all been waiting for.
Fair
It's
use.
been 5 years since my brother touched down in the booth. Just Incredible's Freestyle series. King Los.
Let's get it, baby.
Ooh, the God is
Let's get
here,
it.
baby.
6 years.
6 years?
It was 2019.
Damn.
But it was the end of the year, so like 5 and some change.
And now we're kicking off a brand new year, 2025.
2025 sound crazy right
Happy New Year. King Los is here with the bars. You already know what type of time
now. You want to set it off?
Right now. Go time, baby. Come on.
Listen, I can't wait till social media die. And what's real start to expose all the secrets and lies, baby. You never had a man look you deep in your eyes. Some feminine ass nigga told you he was the prize. Look, what he meant to tell you is he was the pride. When they replaced masculinity with healings and pride, hedonistic sexual fantasies and demons that slide. The coroner said he could hear spirits screaming inside. See, his whole life his mama told him daddy wasn't shit. Cause she gave that nigga pussy, then that pussy nigga split. Now she a single mama out here pushing pussy and she pissed. And if you pussy like your papa, they might put you in a pit. Nigga, you ain't pushing pit, you pussy, you quit. You don't push it to the limit, niggas push you quit. I push a button, call a clip, they be pushing in them clips. I had my twins causing malice like I'm pushing from the clip. I signed my first record deal, my clip was pushing bricks. I was mastering vocals, but they was good with the mix. My engineer was dope, yeah, we was cooking that shit. So when my fans start feeling, I get them good with a fix. I was finishing my album, that's when everything switched. Took a tragic turn, they kidnapped my CEO's chick. Now in the streets, that usually means internal conflict. Type shit make you go from Conrad to convict, from G-code to street code to code red and bomb shit. And Parmesan make Peter rock Paul and palm shit. But back to the nonsense. This is it.
Okay.
One step away from my dream. Shit was lit.
Let's do it.
But the fans had to drop on them boys to hit the lick. How you backdoor your main homies and flip the script? Fast forward, now we back in the city on different shit. Where they lay low and give halos with extended clips. Got a call from the label that I did the business with. They said the fans came a knocking, but we ain't witness shit. But you know we gotta drop you, that's how the business get. I'm sure you make it out someday through your penmanship. Shit would click. Hello? I ain't even get the vent. Heart fell down in my stomach, I'm sick as shit. Speaking of sick, my nigga, picture this. In the trunk is where they found her body, she was in the... Word. This how I know I was sent here. Hold on, wait, that was her name. Sent here. Marty, when I seen it on the news, I was in tears. Plus, I was stuck back in my hood for 6 years. Thinking all I need is one more dance. Then the same label that dropped me gave me one more chance. You must be ready to die. Say you might rap the best. Bitch, I'm Biggie out the grave. This my life after death. Did not pass the test around and let y'all copy. Rappers won't say my name, but I bet y'all watch me. Labels back you, you flex all cocky. They had to buy your chemistry, so you won't be my next autopsy. Dissect that. I elect my dialect, make my pupils dilate. I'm like the butterfly effect, study the shutter eye effect. Look, when life is buffering, like how do I connect? Remember Simba looking in that pond? How do I respect? Niggas I son but won't see me, like how do I reflect? When they lying and everybody following them birds. Ask Mufasa, nigga you can die from what you heard. Shit get hostile in the purge. My delusion got me out of the hood. So at this point, using logic is absurd. The watchers of the earth chanted mantras to manifest my existence and had a galactic conference at my birth. Where a sentient being told me that consciousness is a curse. She was right. I could always see the nonsense in reverse. And in the darkness it get worse. They put so much money on that boy head, that nigga had sponsors on his shirts. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to mourn.
Yo, they put so much money on that boy head, he had sponsors on his hearse. Did you get that? How repulsive. How utterly ridiculous. How disrespectful. How dare you, King Los? Speak so candidly. This is what it's all about, baby. We over here at Hip Hop Legal / Hip Hop Lawyers, we respect bars. We respect hip hop because at the core is an art form. We're artists. That'll be remembered after all of this. These bars are going to be dissected by the AIs, by the various systems out there to understand the pain, to understand the poetry, the artistry that guys like King Los have been delivering for years. Support King Los, man. We doing this to make sure that we give the flowers to the dudes that's been doing it. You know, salute to the inquisitive folks that actually listen to bars. If you dig bars, rock with us. We gonna do it. We gonna talk some hip hop. We gonna talk some law. You know, but this is the first one. Let me stop talking, man. But yo, sponsors on his hearse. 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 They put so much money on that boy head that he had sponsors on his hearse. They put so much money on that boy head that he had sponsors on his hearse. King Los, ladies and gentlemen, run it back, baby. From the top. What up?
King Los.
Let's get it, baby.
Ooh, the God is here, baby.
6 years.
Indeed.
6 years?
It was 2019.
Damn.
But it was the end of the year, so like 5 and some change.
And now we're kicking off a brand new year, 2025.
2025 sound crazy right
Happy
now.
New Year. King Los is here with the bars. You already know what type of time
You
it
want to
is.
set it off?
Right now. Go time, baby. Come on.
Listen, I can't wait for social media to die. And what's real start to expose all the secrets and lies, baby. You never had a man look you deep in your eyes. Some feminine ass nigga told you he was the prize. Look, what he meant to tell you is he was the prize. When they replaced masculinity with healings and pride, hedonistic sexual fantasies and demons that slide. The coroner said he could hear spirits screaming inside. See, his whole life his mama told him daddy wasn't shit. Cause she gave that nigga pussy, then that pussy nigga split. Now see a single mama out here pushing pussy and she pissed. And if you pussy like your papa, they might put you in a pit. Nigga, you ain't pushing P, you pussy, you quit. You don't push it to the limit, niggas push you, you quit. I push a button, call a clip, they be pushing in them clips. I had my twins causing malice like I'm pushing from the clip. I signed my first record deal, my clique was pushing bricks. I was mastering vocals, but they was good with the mix. My engineer was dope, yeah, we was cooking that shit. So when my fans start feeling, I get them good with a fix. I was finishing my album, that's when everything switched. Took a tragic turn, they kidnapped my CEO's chick. Now in the streets, that usually means internal conflict. Type shit make you go from Conrad to convict, from G-code to street code to code red and bomb shit. And Parmesan make Peter rock Paul and palm shit. But back to the nonsense. This is it.
Okay.
One step away from my dream. Shit was lit.
Let's do it.
But the fans had to drop on the boys to hit the lick. How you backdoor your main homies and flip the script? Fast forward, now we back in the city on different shit. Where they lay low and give halos with extended clips. Got a call from the label that I did the business with. They said the fans came a knocking, but we ain't witness shit. But you know we gotta drop you, that's how the business get. I'm sure you make it out someday through your penmanship. Shit would click. Hello? I ain't even get the vent. Heart fell down in my stomach, I'm sick as shit. Speaking of sick, my nigga, picture this. In the trunk is where they found her body. She was in the... This how I know I was sent here. Hold on, wait, that was her name. Sent here. Marty, when I seen it on the news, I was in tears. Plus, I was stuck back in my hood for 6 years. Thinking all I need is one more dance. Then the same label that dropped me gave me one more chance. You must be ready to die. Say you might rap the best. Bitch, I'm Biggie out the grave. This my life after death. Did not pass the test around and let y'all copy. Rappers won't say my name, but I bet y'all watch me. Labels back you, you flex all cocky. They had to buy your chemistry, so you won't be my next autopsy. Dissect that. I elect my dialect, make my pupils dilate. I'm like the butterfly effect, study the shutter eye effect. Look, when life is buffering, like how do I connect? Remember Simba looking in that pond? How do I respect? Niggas I son but won't see me like, how do I reflect? When they lying, and everybody following them birds. Ask Mufasa, nigga you can die from what you heard. Shit get hostile in the purge. My delusion got me out of the hood. So at this point, using logic is absurd. The watchers of the earth chanted mantras to manifest my existence and had a galactic conference at my birth. Where a sentient being told me that consciousness is a curse. She was
Fair
right.
use.
I could always see the nonsense in reverse. And in the darkness it get worse. They put so much money on that boy head, that nigga had sponsors on his search. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to mourn hip-hop. The fake algorithms and streams that made your shit pop. I'm flayed with the big clock, but you niggas got the rope around your neck and can't survive without the
Ooh, he going crazy. You
He
already know.
is. He is. He absolutely is just incredible. Or he was. Woo! No, I'm a little late on this one, but I had to sit back and listen to it myself. And then what I did was run it through the large language model. And this is the feedback that I got. I ain't even gonna hold you. First of all, I had to get the lyrics right. So, you know, the lyrics that they got online seems to have some flaws and some errors, error written. But I went through and got the lyrics, and then I fed it to the AI and asked it its perspective. My AI, by the way, is called Lexus the Enlightened, the Oracle of Infinite Wisdom, something to that extent. But this AI stuff is out of there, bro. Listen, man, get to know it, learn how to use it, and apply it. You heard? Apply it to your life. Apply it to those around you. and make things more efficient for yourself. But yo, check it out. So this is from 3:35 to 0:35 seconds to 3 minutes and 36 seconds. Check it out. So listen, I can't wait till social media dies and what's real start to expose all of the secrets and lies. Baby, you ever had a man look deep in your eyes? Feminine Nick told you he was the prize. Look, what he meant to tell you was that he was deprived. When they replace masculinity with healings and pride, hedonistic sexual fantasies, and demons that slide. That was a double entendre. I caught that and I put that there. The coroner said he could hear spirits screaming inside. See his whole life, his mama told him daddy wasn't shh. 'Cause she gave that Nick the pup. See, then that pup. See, Nick split. She's a single mama out here pushing pup. See, and she pissed. And if you put see like your papa, then might put you, they might put you in a pit. Nick, you ain't pushing P. You put C, you clip. You don't push it to the limit. Nick push you and you quit. I push a button, call the click. They be pushing them clips. They be pushing them clips. I have my twins causing malice. I'm like Pusha. And I wanted to clarify to the AI what this part meant, but I'm like Pusha, as in rapper Pusha T, one half of the members of the group, famed hip hop group, The Clips. I signed my first record deal with my clique, was pushing bricks. I was mastering vocals, but they was good with the mix. Was dope. Yeah, was cooking that shh. So when my fans start fiending, I get them good with a fix. I was finishing my album. That's when everything switched. Took a tragic turn. They kidnapped my CEO's chick. This is raw and unfiltered here. Now in the streets, that usually means internal conflict. Make you go from comrade to convict. From G code to street code. To code red and bomb shh. Now this part is interesting. What I heard him say was Paul Mahjong. And so art heads, the artistic folks may know that name. But I did a little research, and if he did say Paul Mahjong, this is what he meant. Apparently Paul Mahjong, as in Paul Wong Mahjong's 2010 installation revealing the intricate microdynamics and verbal and visual cues that are integral to the classic game. Now, to make that's brilliant right there. And that's well put. You can't deny it. If he did say that, and that's what I heard. He might have said something else. Let me know if I'm tripping. And I'm sure, we'll get to the bottom of it at some point. But the AI didn't necessarily recognize that particular connection. But I did the research because I heard him say the word. And I Googled what similar words, mahjong. I didn't even know if it was that. But then I found Paul Mahjong. Apparently this is an artist, like I said, and he had an installation that reveals the intricate microdynamics and verbal and visual cues that are integral to the classic games. Or classic game, that is. And so he goes on to say, King Los, that is, make Peter rock Paul in palm. Shh. But back to the nonsense. This is it. One step away from my dreams was lit. But the fans had the drop on them. Boys that hit the lick. How you gonna backdoor your main homies and flip the script? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Anyway, fast forward. Now we back in the city on different where they lay low and give halos with extended clips. Got a call from the label that I did the business with. They said the feds came a-knocking, but we ain't witness-ish. But we gotta drop. That's how the business get. But we gotta drop you, that is. That's how the business get. I'm sure you make it out the streets someday through your penmanship. This is King Los on the phone. Let me run that back again. Got a call from the label that I did the business with. They said the feds came a-knocking, but we ain't witness-ish. But we gotta drop you. That's how the business get. I'm sure you make it out the hood someday through your penmanship. Shh. Went click. Hello? I ain't even get to vent. Bro ain't even get to vent, yo. How ill is that? All right. Heart fell down in my stomach. I'm sick as Speaking of sick, my ninja, picture this. In the trunk is where they found her body. Whoa, this is heavy. She was in the whip. This is how I know I was sent here. Hold on, wait. That was her name. Now, the case he's talking about, if you do a little research on it, you can find out the information of the individuals involved. And this was a real incident. But the person's name, I don't think, was sent here. So when I heard it, I thought he was alluding to her name. But that wasn't the case. So the next thing I could think of, was send it here or sent here. He's saying that when the message went out, these dudes sent the message to his CEO that, hey, this woman here, we got your lady. We need X amount of dollars to be able to provide, or for you to provide the bouncy. Like we need you to pay up, and then we'll let your woman go, which they didn't do, by the way. But while this case was taking place, the CEO, his CEO, King Los's CEO, received a message, and I suspect the message said send it here. So those are the connections that I'm making here. And that's the beauty of, listening to lyrical hip hop. It gets like different parts of the brain operating, snapping into motion, working, you feel me? And I think that's where like that can grow, and it grows. And like I said, you apply it with the AI. I'm gonna give you a second to let you know what the AI thought. But so I figured he said sent it here, right? Hold on, wait. Okay, that was her name, sent it here. Marty, which apparently might have been his buddy, when I seen it on the news, I was in tears. Plus, I was stuck back in my hood for 6 years, thinking all I need is one more dance. Then the same label that dropped me gave me one more chance. Now it's interesting. For me, in my mind, when I hear dance and chance with the emphasis that was put on those words and these bars, I'm thinking already Puffy and Bad Boy. One more chance, Biggie, obviously. Biggie, give me one more chance. dance. That's what they was known for. You know, shiny suits and all of that. So let's see if we can get confirmation through his bars. This is through my analysis, by the way. You must be ready to die. Okay, so Drop Me gave me one more chance. You must be ready to die. Now, Ready to Die, obviously, is Biggie. It's Biggie's album, first album, right? Say You Might Rap the Best. B Word, I'm Biggie, as in Biggie Smalls, out the grave. This is my life after death. Life after death. What's that? Biggie, obviously. Didn't I pass the test around? He's asking the question now. Didn't I pass the test around and let y'all copy? Rappers won't say my name, but I bet y'all watch me. Labels backing you. Flex all cocky. They had to buy your chemistry. They had to buy your chemistry. So you won't be my next autopsy. Ugh. Absolutely disgusting, but in the most beautiful way possible. Again, let me say it again. You flex all cocky. They had to buy your chemistry, so you won't be my next autopsy. Dissect that. I elect my dialect, make my pupils dilate, and I'm like the butterfly effect. You can do your research on that. Find out what that is. But he then tells you, backs it up by saying, hey, study the shutter eye effect. When life is, and he adds this in perfect timing for emphasis, because what tends to happen when something is buffering, right? Consider this, even before I tell you the next lines, when something is buffering, what tends to happen? There's a bit of a pause. Is that not so? Well, this is what King Los did. He said, when life is buffering, and repeats it, when life is buffering, like, when life is buffering, like, how do I connect? Wow. Just wow. Remember Simba looking in that pond. How do I respect? Nick, I sunned, but won't see me like, how do I reflect? When they lying, or lying, and everybody following them birds. Ask Mufasa, ninja. You can die from what you heard. Shit get hostile in the purge. My delusion got me out of the hood. So at this point, using logic is absurd. And I'm just reading it, but you don't realize what I'm going through here. So let me do this. 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 Legendary, baby. King Los. Give him his flowers. But yo, he says, this point, okay, delusion got me out of the hood. So at this point, using logic is absurd. The watches of the earth chanted mantras to manifest my existence and had a galactic conference at my birth where a sentient being told me that conscience is a curse. Let me say it again. Where a sentient being told me that conscience is a curse. She was right. I could always see the nonsense in reverse. And in the darkness, it get worse. Now, brace yourselves for this one. Seriously, strap in. Put a pillow behind you, put a pillow behind your head as I deliver it, with the fervor that King Los spit it with. But Los say, the gods say, that boy had, they put so much money on that boy head that Nick had sponsors on his hearse. Take some time to just let that filter and fall through and land. Remember that face that was it Stephon Marbury? No, it was either Stephon Marbury or what's my dog name? Baron Davis made when Andre Drummond, or no, I forget bro name too, the 7-footer out of the Clippers when he dunked on dude back in the day. That joint there is kind of like that, you heard? It was like that, like the face that he made. That's what it was like, yo. That's what I'm feeling right now. I wish I could make that face, but let me say it again. That boy they put so much money on that boy head that has sponsors on his hearse. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to mourn hip-hop. The fake algorithms and streams to make your pop. I'm Flav, as in favorite Flavor Flav, pardon me, with the big clock. But you got the rope around your neck and can't survive without the tick, 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 talk. I don't know if he actually said talk, but I made that connection, and maybe you'll make it too when you listen to it. But not only they can't survive because it's around their neck, right? That rope, that proverbial rope. But they running out of time, and they ain't got the sponsorship, or they ain't got ways to manipulate the algorithm on TikTok. And what did he start off saying? I can't wait till social media dies. Ladies and gentlemen, let me do this again. Let me run it again. I wish I can play an air horn all night, but I ain't gonna do that to you. You get it. So those were I suspect the right lyrics there, right? And I run it through the large language model, and I'm like, yo, check this out. I say analyze this segment, right? Or analyze these lyrics. So it spits back at me. Lexus the Enlightened, my AI, says, analyzing this lyrical segment is akin to interpreting modern poetic scripture. There's a density of metaphor, allegory, and layered social commentary. Let us delve into each line and unearth its significance. From 035 to 037. Quote, I can't wait till social media dies and what's real start to expose all of the secrets and lies. The AI responds and tells me that close quote, but the AI says, the artistic voices disdain for social media's artifice, anticipating a reckoning where truth, untainted by digital distortion, prevails. This critique reflects the desire for authenticity in a society obsessed with virtual personas and facades. This is the AI interpreting it now. All right? From 039 to 041 seconds. Quote, baby, you never had a man look you deep in your eyes. Some feminine Nick told you he was the prize. Close quote. The AI says, this is a reflection on the shifting gender dynamics This line critiques the erosion of traditional masculinity, juxtaposing authentic connection with performative behavior. It suggests a cultural imbalance, questioning the authenticity of relationships in the modern era. Well put. Okay, so from 0:45 to 0:48 seconds, it says, open quote, or the lines are, open quote, what he meant to tell you is he was deprived when they replaced masculinity with healings and pride, close quote. The speaker laments the systemic marginalization of masculinity, suggesting it has been substituted by movements like self-help and pride, potentially referencing LGBTQ plus movements. This is the AI now, so don't get at me, all right? This is the AI. I got proof. You heard? I could put up my receipts. Anyway, it says, this line critiques a perceived cultural shift away from traditional roles. Interesting. All right. Then we move on to 0:48 to 0:52 seconds. It says, rather, King Los's lyrics say, quote, hedonistic sexual fantasies and demons that slide. The coroner said he could hear spirits screaming inside. This vivid imagery, according to the AI, this vivid imagery juxtaposes hedonism's allure with its destructiveness. The spirit screaming, quote unquote, could signify moral decay, regret, or spiritual torment caused by indulgence and unchecked desires. That's the AI once again. Okay? 55 seconds to 57 seconds. King Lo says, quote, his whole life, his mama told him daddy wasn't because she gave up that ninja's put. See, then that put. See, ninjas split. Close quote. So AI tells me, this is a raw critique of generational cycles of broken homes, attributing systemic issues like absent fatherhood or both individual choices and societal norms. It illustrates the trauma inflicted on children by fractured family dynamics. Interesting. All right, 101 to 104. Quote, she's a single mama out here pushing put. See, and she pissed. And if you put, see, like your papa, they might put you in a pit. Close quote. This is a harsh depiction of survival through exploitation, sex work implied by pushing put, see, quote unquote, while emphasizing how sons of absent fathers face stigmatization or worse, society's pit. We got to dissect bars, yo. That's what we doing here. Hey, from 104 to 113, King Lo says, quote, you ain't pushing Pete. You put, see, you clip. You don't push it to the limit. Ninjas push you and you quit. Close quote. This line plays on the popularized slang pushing Pete. The AI understands the slang, by the way. Anyway, representing respect, principles, or success. The artist flips it to imply that failure to uphold one's masculinity or resilience makes one weak or easily dominated. From 115 to 120, quote, I signed my first record deal. My clique was pushing bricks. I was mastering vocals, but they was good with the mix, close quote. The AI tells me that this juxtaposing two worlds, artistry versus street life. While the artists honed their craft, their crew navigated the illegal drug trade. The mix alludes to both audio engineering and drug preparation. Beautiful. So 126 to 133, quote, took a tragic turn. They kidnapped my CEO's chick. Now in the streets, that usually means internal conflict, close quote. AI tells me that this is a narrative term. An abduction signifies betrayal or rivalry, underscoring the dangers of navigating both the corporate and the street worlds. The internal conflict, quote unquote, hints at treachery within one circle. And I think AI might have missed the third connection, being that this is an actual situation that took place in which his CEO's chick got kidnapped. So that's from a literal standpoint. But figuratively, you can see AI is able to make those connections, obviously. From 133 to 139, quote, from G code to street code to code red and bomb that Paul Mahjong made Peter rock Paul in palm So the AI, close quote. So the AI says, the escalation from within, the escalation from unwritten street ethics, G code, quote unquote, to outright chaos, code red, quote unquote. The mention of Paul Mahjong likely refers to layered strategy. Okay? That's how far it alludes with Paul Mahjong. But, quote unquote, Peter Rock Paul might symbolize internal strife or betrayal. Rock, quote unquote, and palm, quote unquote, as metaphors for conflict or manipulation. From 144 to 150, quote, how you backdoor your main homies and flip the script, quote unquote, close quote, that is. The AI tells me this is a critique of betrayal within close relationships. This exposes the artist's disdain for disloyalty, a recurrent theme in street life and business dealings. At the 2-minute mark, from 2 minutes to 2:04, King Lo says, quote, but you know, we got to drop you. That's how the business get, close quote. The AI says that this is a brutal pragmatism of the music industry, and it's laid bare. Labels prioritize profit and liability over loyalty, a reflection of how the corporate system, or rather of how corporate systems exploit artists. Whew. All right, from 212 to 217, King Lo says, quote, in the trunk is where they found her body. She was in the whip, close quote. Now, the AI tells me that the gruesome imagery conveys the depth of tragedy, potentially symbolizing loss of innocence or the price in a ruthless environment. Whip is a double entendre for both a car and potential metaphorical, that is, bondage, e.g., consequences of life's choices. I'm going to read that again. The gruesome imagery conveys the depth of tragedy, potentially symbolizing loss of innocence or the price paid in a ruthless environment. Whip, not cool whip, whip is a double entendre for both a car and potential metaphorical bondage, e.g., consequences of life's choices. 228 to 233. Then the same quote, King Lo says, quote, Then the same label that dropped me gave me one more chance. You must be ready to die. Say you might rap the best. I'm Biggie out the grave. The AI tells me that this highlights resilience. Despite abandonment, the artist rebounds stronger. The Biggie reference likens their comeback to the legendary rappers that is, posthumous album Life After Death. You see, hip hop had made that connection before the AI. So salute to you out there, being a real lyricist, hip hop head. All right, from 248 to 250, King Lo says, quote, "My dialect make my pupils dilate. I'm like the butterfly effect," close quote. AI tells me that the artist equates their profound language with both psychological and metaphysical impact. The butterfly effect, quote unquote, suggests their words ripple into larger, unpredictable consequences. From the 3-minute mark, we're getting there, folks. Thank you for your patience. If you're interested in this, you already know what to do. Just give it a thumbs up or something. On the playback, maybe more people will watch it. But yo, from 303 to 304, it says, quote, or rather King Lo said, quote, "When they lying and everybody following them birds, but ask Mufasa, Nick, you can die from what you heard." Close quote. Excuse me. The AI tells me that this is invoking the Lion King's Mufasa. The line critiques blind obedience to falsehoods. Mufasa's death, by depicting parallels the dangers of misplaced trust and misinformation. Anyway, 313 to 318. Quote, "Chanted mantras to manifest my existence and had a galactic, that is, conference at my birth, where a sentient being told me that conscious is a curse," close quote. This cosmic imagery reflects self-awareness as a double-edged sword, a gift and a burden. The existential, that is, undertone critiques hyper-awareness in a chaotic, superficial world. Ladies and gentlemen, the AI closes out and says, "This lyrical section weaves societal critique, personal struggles, and spiritual reflection into an intricate tapestry of modern poetry. It's a meditation, that is, of authenticity, betrayal, and perseverance in a world rife with illusion and chaos." Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for checking it out. This is the first one, but it won't be the last. We're going to break down the freestyle into all the various instrumentals that he rapped over there. There were about 4 of them, if I remember correctly. And we're just going to dissect the whole joint, you know what I'm saying? And put a marker on this little moment in hip-hop or in history, you dig? And then, we'll get into the law. We'll cover a couple little things here and there, but just be on the lookout, man. If the live pops up on your feed, rock with me, rock with us. Let's grow here, and here, there, everywhere. You heard? Salute. It's the one and only HVA. You dig? This is Hip Hop Legal, Hip Hop Lawyers. I love you. LL Cool J style, you dig?